Hello everyone. In this lecture, we will learn about the different data types present in Python. First of all, what is data type? Data types are used to define the type of a variable. Let's say x equal to 5. What is the data type here? Integer, right? Let's say x equal to hello. What is the data type here? It is string. So, in Python, we have mainly 6 different types of data types. Numeric data type, in numeric data type we will see integer, float, complex, then string data type, list, tuple, set, dictionary. We will see all these type of data types. Then let us see what is Python numeric data type. Python numeric data type is used to hold numeric values like integers, floating point numbers and complex numbers. They are defined as int, float and complex classes in Python. So, here you see, right, int. So, int holds signed integers of non-limited length. Float holds floating decimal points. It is accurate up to 15 decimal places. Complex, it holds complex number like 5 plus 2j, it is a complex number. So, let us see with an example. Let us go to our PyCharm editor. Let me create a new Python file, okay, new Python file, and let us name it as learn data type, okay, fine. So, what I will do here, let me say number 1 equal to 10, okay. So, this is your integer data type, okay. Similarly, you can say number 2 equal to let us say 10.45, this is your float data type. If you want to say about a complex number, you can just write num3 is equal to 5 plus 2j, okay. So, if you want to know the what is the data type for this, right, so we can just do simple print, okay, then let us say num1 is of type, and then in last video I have told you, right, if you just use type function, then you can find the type of that particular variable, right. So, similarly, let me just put it here. Here I will say number 2 and number 2, number 3, here I will say number 3. So, basically using this type function, we are trying to find the type of this variable, right, or data type. What is the type of data type we are using here? So, see, 10 is the type of class int, 10.45 is the type of class float, 5 plus 2j is a complex number. We have already seen in our previous video, right, in Python we do not need to declare a data type while declaring a variable. We can simply just assign values in a variable, but if we want to see what type of numerical value it is holding, then we can use this type function, okay. So, that is what we saw here, and we can see the different data types, okay. Now, we will move to the string data type, okay. What is string data type? The next data type was string data type, right. So, for that let me just comment out these things, okay, and here what we will write, let us say s equal to hello, right, this is your string. So, first of all, what is string data type? So, in Python a string is a sequence of characters. So, here I told you, right, s equal to hello, this is a string data type, right. So, this hello string contains a sequence of characters like h, e, then l, l, o, right. So, these are the sequence of characters, that is why I told a string is a sequence of characters. So, we use single quote or double quote to represent a string in Python. So, here we did a double quote, you can also use single quote, no problem, okay, anything is fine. Let me add another string, I will say let us say string 1 is equal to let us say learn Python, okay, and you want to find the type of this string one, right. So, how you will do it? Same thing, right, what we have done it here. You can just do the same thing using the type function, print string 1 is of type string 1, okay. Anyway, this is not required, I can comment it, okay. Let us run. See, learn Python is of type class string, okay. So, this is string data type, okay. So, what we did here? Here we just created a string variable named as string 1, and then the variable is initialized with the string learn Python, and then using this type function we tried to find what is the data type used here, right. So, that is what we printed, okay. So, you understood what is string data type. Now, we will learn one more data type, that is list data type, okay. So, for that let me create another file, Python file. Let me create another Python file, I will name it as, let us say list data type. So, first of all, what is list? What is list in Python? So, lists are used to store multiple items in a single variable. It is something similar to array in C++ or Java. But the interesting thing about the list in Python is it can simultaneously hold different types of data. We can create a list by placing elements inside a square bracket and separated by comma. So, let us see how can we do it. Let us say numbers, okay. I will just say numbers, this is your list, okay. Then I can take multiple numbers, right. Let us say 20, 35, 41, 65, anything, any number, right, and let us print it, print nums, okay, run. See, whatever number we added it here, that got printed. So, this is your nums list, okay. You can give any other name, you can write also numbers, no issues, okay. This is just a name, okay. I also told you, right, we can store data of different types in Python list. So, how can we do it, right? So, let us say let me comment it out and let me take another list, okay. I will name it as, let us say name, okay. So, name equal to, let me put 32, this is a integer I took, then I will take a string, let us say Harish, and then let me take 55, then let me take another name, let us say Ram, any random thing you can take, right. Let me take another number as 23, and then I will say it as Shiva, okay. Let us print this, print name. So, here I took integer and string in a list, okay. See, you can see all those values, right. So, in a list you can store different type of data types, okay. You can take even floats, any type of data, right. Now, let us see how we can access these list elements, right. Right now, we have all these elements in a list, we want to access, let us say this one or this one or this one, how we can access it. So, each element in a list is associated with a number which is known as index. So, the index of first item, this one is 0, and the index of second item is 1, then 2, 3 and so on. So, it always starts with 0, 1, 2, 3 like that, okay. So, how to access? Let us see, let me access this one, right. So, what I can write? Print, let us say name of, or let it be there, I will say print name of 0, okay. So, what it will print? It will print 32, right. Let me say 0, 1, 2, let me put 2 or 3, it will print a RAM, okay. Let us execute and see whether it is printing this or not. See, first it printed for this one, it printed this line, then for this one it printed 32. I was telling you, right, it will print 32, then for this one it printed RAM. Okay. If you want to print this one Siva, okay, how you will do it? It is again very simple. Okay, you can just do something like this, print name -1. Okay, so what it will print? It will print Siva. Let's say, see, this printed Siva. So Python also supports negative indexing. So the index of the last element is always -1, and then second largest is -2, -3, and so on. So from here if we will go 0, 1, 2, 3 like this, from here if we will go -1, -2, -3 like that. Okay. Then you may ask me, if I want to access a section of items from this list, let's say I want to access just these two things or just these things, how I will access? Okay, that also you can do. We can use slice operator. Okay, how we will do it? Let's see. So let me try to print something like this. Print, I will say name, then I will say 2:4. This is, you are using slicing. So basically you are trying to fetch items from index 2 to index 4. Okay, so this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right. So it will not take the last one. So basically it will print 2 and 3. So it will be 55 and RAM. Okay, let me execute and see. See. So when I say 2 till 4, so basically 2 to 4 minus 1, the last one -1. So what is the second one? This is 0, this is 1, this is 2. That is why it 55 came. Then next one is 3, RAM came, but fourth one will not come. 4 minus 1 always you have to say. Okay. So this is how you can fetch. Now if you want to fetch from, let's say, index 3 to till end, what you will do? You will say print, then name, you just use 3, then colon. Okay, let's see. So 0, 1, 2, this is 3, right? 3, 4, 5, all these things, 3 to till end, 3 till end. This is 0, 1, 2, this is 3, then till end. Okay, this is how you can fetch a particular section in a list. Okay, let me comment it out. Okay, we will learn some more different topics. Now let's see how we can add one element at the end of the Python list. Okay, so you can use basically append function. Okay, how you will do it? You can say name dot append. Okay, so what you want to append? Let's say we want to append another number. Let me tell it as 34, and then we will print. So this is your before and this is your after. Let's run it. See, before it was only Siva, then after it got appended this 34. Okay, so you can use append function to add something new at the end. If you want to add a element in a particular index, let's say you want to add something in between, right? Then how you will do it? So in that case you can use insert. Okay, let me comment out this. I'll say name dot insert. Okay, so where you want to insert? Let's say you want to insert in the second index. So you can say 2, and what you want to insert? Let's say 34. Okay, then let me execute. See, what was our second index? This is our second index, right? So 0, 1, 2. So it inserted here 34. Here you saw, right? It inserted 34 here. We can also change the items of a list by assigning new values using the equal operator. Okay, so let me just comment out this one, and what I will do here, I will just write name. Okay, let's say in place of Harish, this name we will put it as simple Hari. Okay, so name, what is the index? 0 1, right? So what I will say here is equal to, I will say Hari. Okay, let me execute it. See, previously it was Harish, now it became Hari, because for this fast index I updated the value. Okay, I updated the value of the list. Okay, we can also remove an item from a list. So how we will do that? We will use remove function. Okay, so let's see how we can do that. So for that, what we will do? We will do name dot remove. Okay, what you want to remove? You want to remove, let's say this value 23. Okay, so you have to give that particular value what you want to remove. I am giving the particular value here. So 23 will get removed. Let's see. See, 23 is not there here because we removed here in this line. Okay, so using the remove function you can remove it, okay, from a list. Now we can see one more important thing, right? So if you want to find length of this particular list, how you will do it, right? So for that, let me show you. Okay, so you can do one thing, right? Here print a name and then we will print length of the list is, okay, you can say length function, length of the list, len, you can use this len, then name. Okay, execute it. See, length of the list is 6. Let's say you have another value, let's say 45. Now the length should be 7, right? Let me execute. See, length is 7. Okay, so these are the different functions you can use in your list. So that's all. So let's see what and all we learnt in this lecture. We learnt what is data type in Python. We learnt about different data type like numeric data type. In numeric data type we have 3 things: int, float, complex. We saw all of them. Then we learnt string data type. Then we saw what is list data type. Okay, and we saw different functions available in the list. So there are some more functions also available in the list. We will learn them when we will use it. So that's all for this lecture. Thank you.